Alrighty, so I think this might be my first like real gameplay guide type of video since the anniversary has started. Today I want to look at the Cell Max Stage 2. This is a very difficult fight, and I want to kind of show you guys what I think you should be doing in order to take this this monstrous type of boss down. Now, usually, rather than just showing you my successful run, I'm going to go over here into the browser and show you what I'm looking at right now. And currently, you guys can see this is the stats of the fight. So, one thing that'll probably jump off the page to you right here, right away, is that he has 300 million HP and then 5 million defense. Well, no need to worry. This fight will be changing as you go. And here you can see the effects of each one of his super attacks, the damage of each of these changes, but the most lethal one is going to be this one right here, which raises his own attack and defense and then lowers your attack and defense. This is going to be sort of his third phase, right, where this fight is going to be broken down into multiple sections based on the amount of HP that Cell has. So I know that Dokkan Info doesn't do the best job of showing this, but let's go ahead and go into the gameplay here, and I will show you what I mean. So let's pop back over here. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So let's go ahead and hop in. Again, I have played this before. I mean, as you guys know at this point, this is a... Global is my second hustle, if you will. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. So how do we want to start this? Unfortunately, he's not doing any attacks in slot 1. So let's float off UI Goku, because if you guys saw on the bottom right of the screen, if we go back here, just so I can explain it, we'll be going back and forth a lot in this video. This portion right here, where Cell reduces damage received from AGL and Extreme AGL, Super and Extreme, by 30%. So, Goku, even though his attack stats are going to be mammoth, it is not really going to matter too much because there is damage reduction that's being inflicted artificially from Cell Max. So you have to keep that in mind as you are playing this specific event, right? So 9.8 there, not the best from Beast Gohan, but that is okay. We're not here for him to be doing, like, you know, uber amounts of damage, right? He is more of a sort of defensive wall, and then the damage will add up over time. And we want to make sure that defense gets as high as possible, because this super is going to hit pretty hard when he raises his attack by 80%, right? So we do have to keep that in mind. A new toy that Global has, and this isn't going to be complaining about Global or anything, but Global does have a nice little advantage if you did end up pulling him, where you can potentially use Tech Ultra Instinct Goku. That is going to be a helpful character in this specific event. Just being able to add on to that guaranteed dodging that he's going to do with the domain turn, and he's going to, in turn, make Gogeta, or not Gogeta, Evolution Blue Vegeta, as well as UI Goku hit much, much harder. So that is going to be helpful. It's not like an absolute necessity to have this character to beat this event. He is not power crept around this event, and Cell Max was also not designed to hard counter him or anything like that. So it is just a nice little luxury that can potentially make this a little bit easier. But at the end of the video, I will... how do I want to do this, right? Like, I could potentially tell you a couple of different builds, but I don't know if that's going to be, like, too beneficial here. Just like your best superheroes team is probably going to be your best bet for this specific event. But either way, it's probably going to take a little bit of luck, because this is just inherently a difficult fight, right? But one thing that, again, I wasn't able to show on the Dokkan Info page is once we get out of a certain portion of his HP, he is going to be susceptible to debuffs. So that means that we can lower his attack, we can do all that fun stuff. We can stun him, we can seal him. I don't believe this is really the team that's going to be doing that much. Potentially, but you could run somebody like Evo Ken is going to be a very good character in here. And then you could also run somebody like Gogeta Blue. He's going to work because his taunt's going to work just fine. Beast Gohan's taunt's obviously going to work just fine. UI Goku's domain is going to work wonderfully. It's going to just work, right? That's the beauty of it. And Cell Max already got his super out, so we are good on the Gammas front. We're not going to have to worry about them taking damage, so that's obviously very helpful. We want the 3 attacks from the Gammas. That is going to be needed if we want to take this bad boy down. So here we go. You know, the screen said boom that time. I didn't even have to say it. Let's see. Is it going to pop up right here? I'm looking for a boom. That said doom. Hyo. Chapow. Goo. No boom. All right, I'm good. I beat the allegations this episode. I didn't actually say boom. The screen did. Okay, so now with Gogeta, we need to pray that he does not super there on the end. And what we really need is for Cell Max to hit in slot 1, for crying out loud. We have a Gogeta, not a Gogeta, a Beast Gohan that needs to be built, guys. He has to take hits in order to, you know, get to his full potential, and Cell Max is not letting us do that. He is only hitting him once or twice per turn. We want him being hit 6-7 times a turn, right? He wants to take all these attacks that he could potentially do and put them in the front. So 8,000 damage there. That means he pierced through Beast's armor just a little bit, but considering piercing through Beast's armor is 8,000 compared to most of the game where that's your whole HP bar, just tells you how good Beast Gohan is, right? Just a solid character. Not much you can do against him, but you will see that third super can potentially get through to Beast. I did try a run with this off camera, and I think bringing Broly was a mistake just because of the damage reduction that this guy has. So I ended up taking him off the team, and it ended up working out a little bit better. I think this run with Gogeta will work out a little bit better. But Beast Gohan ended up taking like 300k from a super, and then with the combination of Cell raising his own attack and then lowering Beast's defense, he was taking a lot per normal to follow that up. So yeah, you can see right there, Gogeta is taking a decent bit, but that is okay. So now, what do we want to do here? We want to set this up like this, and he just will not attack in slot 1. Is there something that I'm missing with this event? I think maybe that's intentional. I haven't played it in a while. This is like one of these events where I kind of played it and then just like new harder fights just dropped like right away with like the Gogeta Blue Zone, that I didn't have a ton of time to really invest into this stage and see how he really operates. Like clearly, as you guys can see, like I know how his like supers and stuff like that work, but his hit pattern, I find it bizarre that we're like 4 turns in and Beast Gohan hasn't taken a hit before attacking once. So that is interesting. And that is really hurting us because we're missing out on crits with Beast Gohan, which otherwise would do very well for us. So here you guys go. This is going to, that one's not going to lower our defense, so we are good. Now this is where you can potentially debuff Cell Max and really get some damage in, right? This is where a character like Evo Ken would come in very nicely with their crits and their attack lowering and really start to put some damage in on the Cell Max. Because you guys can see we're 4 turns in and we really haven't even done that much damage to him. So it's really just about building, getting everything set up, getting UI Goku's domain, getting the taunts ready, all of that fun stuff, and we will be good to go. So I need Cell to hit in slot 1 though. That is one thing that maybe I'm just on like a really unlucky run. Okay, UI, you need to dodge, buddy. And we also have a revive, so keep that in mind. But 16 million right there, much better. That is what we were looking for. Unfortunately, Cell does reduce this damage, so it's not going to be as hard as it could potentially hit, but 8 million right there is really good. You just keep withering away at that HP bar. We've probably done, what, like 70, 80 million at this point. Looking good. So here we go. Yeah, triple super? No, that's fine. That's still free damage. We'll take that. Nice. Okay, so attack pattern. Yeah, he can hit in slot 1. How strange. How strange. That's weird, you know? I never, I thought that seemed bizarre. I was like, is that really a thing? I didn't think so. I think that was just a very rare stretch. We're going to save that taunt, by the way. Okay, don't do too much to us here, Cell Max, please. I think we're good. We have support coming in from the Gammas. Yeah, that's a lot, but that's not that bad. We can work with that. Yeah, 18 million. That's a little bit better. That is a little bit better. So I think on the next turn as well, we're going to have UI Goku's domain. So that's going to help. We'll be able to get him going. Because it's the first time I'm showing it on camera, I guess we can show it. That'd be pretty cool. I usually, like I said, because I haven't been doing gameplay videos lately. So I'm sure you guys like to see it from time to time. I usually do these on stream, but I don't mind doing. If you guys want more gameplay, like Blue Zone stages and stuff like that, just let me know. I can drop videos for them. It's not a problem whatsoever. I just think you guys enjoy more of the discussion and, informative content over the gameplay guides. So you just have to let me know down below. All right, 6.6. Yeah, so we're really starting to wither away at this Cell Max health bar here. So we're looking good now. Yep, get the damage reduction in, and then 10 million right there from Gamma 1. Not bad. But we do need those extra attacks still. Yep, a crit. Perfect. All right, give me one more. Uno más. Gamma uno. Come on. One more. Nice. All right, we're looking good so far. This has been a good run. But we are starting to teeter on that danger zone with Cell Max. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy is not a slouch. He's really not. Yes, so we have all of the active skills that we want right here. I think the play is... So who's going to be... UI Goku, I think, is going to be on the next... Or is it going to be... I think it's Evo. No, it's definitely UI Goku who's on the next slot. How do I want to do this? Let's get MUI out. Oh, I didn't. It's fine. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so now we have his domain. And what I want to do... I feel like building Beast here. No, we'll go with MUI. We'll showcase the new unit here. But what I was gonna say is, like, I kind of think that maybe going into maybe putting Beast in slot 1, then putting MUI slot 2 would have been the play, just to get all those hits on Beast. But if we really want to build him up, we can just save that taunt, and then we'll also have Gogeta's taunt the next time we see it. So Goku's going to counter this, and that's going to be very helpful for us. I'm sure I don't have to explain why. I think just the APT from having this guy, I know it's kind of cringe, but just the damage we'll be able to do to Cell with this setup is just going to be a little bit better. But his damage reduction there was crazy. Like, these have to crit to really do damage. So it's like we are kind of banking on crits. And I just think all in all, by the time we're done with this super and stuff like that, I don't know. Beast probably would have done more, huh? It would have been close. I was banking on crits there. Nice. Yeah, I think the damage is going to be about equal. I don't think it's to a point where you're, like, really going to notice a difference. I just kind of want to watch MUI do his thing. That's really what it comes down to. And he's doing decent damage here. 3 supers, a bunch of counters. We'll take that for sure. There's a reason this is one of my favorite characters in the game. Now that I have him on global, I could be like, yeah, I love this guy more. You know? So 4 million right there, and then these are going to hit much harder, especially if they crit at that 5 million damage level. That's what we want to see. And yeah, that was decent damage, I think. So now Beast is at 14 million, not bad. It would have been probably a little bit closer to 20 if we had waited, but I think that was the play. Because he already got the super out of the way, and now Gogeta is going to be effective against all types when he's doing his attacks, and then he should be dodge or die in slot 2, or slot 3, but I think we're going to bank on those dodges coming through for us. I don't know if one normal takes us from 720 to 0, but it might. This Cell Max is no slouch. He's really not. Like, I wish he was, but he's just not. Gogeta just should do some decent damage here, though. I can bank on that. And then we also have UI Goku's active skill to kick in. So we have a lot of things working in our favor right now. So the next time we see him, we are going to have Gogeta's taunt, assuming we get to that point. We might not even make it there. Then we're also going to have Beast Gohan's taunt. We have both of the 6 years active skills. We have the Gamma standby. We have a lot going for us right now. And I think we're looking good. As long as we have a 6 year on the rotation, we have a mulligan because of the revive condition that they have. Which is like essentially free. So Gogeta, nice. Gogeta. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now, like I said, we have both of these. So we'll pop this one. Yeah, 10 million damage there. Good. We'll pop this here. And then I am not going to go for the taunt with Beast Gohan. What we are going to do instead, because I believe we have a revival, we do. I'm going to do something like this. Yes. I'm gonna gamble here that UI Goku dodges, and then this seems risky, but just see, you'll see the vision. All right, there we go. Nice and nice. Okay, so I think you can understand what I was going for there, where I was like, UI Goku, I would rather lose on that turn with UI Goku taking the super than Beast taking the super and getting lit up. Because then potentially we could survive that turn and then have to deal with the next turn without a 6 year on rotation. And then we would be in trouble. So I think that was the way to go. I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys would have done in that situation. But I think I got it right. Because UI Goku just put on a masterclass. He didn't even take any damage. Then Evolution Blue Vegeta, he's up to 24 million. Could potentially be higher, but still a very impressive number nonetheless. And I believe Beast Gohan should be able to take out the trash here if Evolution Blue Vegeta does not first. So there you have it. Yep, Beast Gohan, I believe, will finish the job here. 94k on that first one, huh? 13 million, maybe not. Maybe we... Okay, Beast, listen. If you don't kill right here, he probably will. Oh, he didn't. Okay, perfect. We can get the UI Goku win screen. Awesome. Oh, no, because he's going to counter. No. All right. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll let the Gammas take it away. So, there you guys have it. Like I said, Cell Max run, not too bad. This team... I'm not going to sit here and act like this team is like super you know, thought-provoking and like something that you guys wouldn't be able to do yourselves, but I wanted to at least show you the event itself and just how crazy this new team is over here on Global, where like, you know, if you have a lot of these units, it can make almost any fight in the game just look like a joke. So the Gammas, go ahead and take this away for us, my friends. Okay, so there you guys have it, Cell Max Stage 2. Like I said, let me know down below what you guys think of gameplay videos. If you'd like more, trust me, like I have no problem with making endgame content for Global, as well as I do with JP. I actually really enjoy doing stuff like this, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, as well as subscribe if you are new so you don't miss out on any of the Dokkan content we post around here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.